Okay, I'm back at Yamikmik. I'm heading out on the longer of the formal walks to Kurrundie, Motorcar Falls and then Kurrundie Falls. I'm not too sure about Kurrundie. It's meant to get pretty Burke and Woolsey out that way as far as track conditions, so we'll see how it all goes. I mean, I've got my gaiters. I've come fully prepared today for a change. Instead of my dirty girls, I've got canvas gaiters today, so I can push through a bit of spin effects and a bit of scrub if I have to. So I'm prepared-ish. Well, I'm fairly prepared. So I think I'll be able to get through all right. Just if it's head-high cane grass or grass, I might not push through it. But if it's kind of waist-high, I'll give it a go. All right, it's going to be 40 degrees up here today. It's stinking hot. It should be the middle of the wet season, but we're not getting any storms. So not too sure what's going on. There's a few isolated thunderstorms around at night, but not enough to cool it down yet. So I suppose the good thing is I've got some blue skies. So I'll catch up with you later on. It'll be a day of waterfalls today, I think. So there's a little counter hidden behind the tree here. They've got it well camouflaged. I'm not sure if that's just to count numbers or to tell if people are walking the tracks when they should be closed or what that's all about. So Yamikmik is down the southern end of Kakadu. And these waterfalls are normally best in the wet season. They tend to dry up by the end of the dry season. So I've gone past the Boulder Creek Falls turn off. I'm heading towards the Yamikmik lookout, and I'll swing right along the base of this range here beside me. So first stop will be Motorcar Falls for a good swim. One other car turned up at the car park, so they're behind me. That's the only other people out here at the moment, I think. I'm not sure whether they're coming all the way out here or they're just going to Boulder Creek. Whatever the case, it's not going to be overcrowded. Okay, that's the lookout up that track there. I'm heading up this one here to this one here. Definitely to Motorcar Falls, and then we'll see probably Kurrundie Falls. That's the plan anyway. I'm walking into the rising sun or the early morning sun this morning, which isn't doing a lot for the photos, unfortunately. So the walking track morphed into this old four-wheel drive track, which is making walking fairly easy at the moment as I head to Motorcar Falls. I'll tell you what, the views are pretty amazing. You look at that. Okay, I'm going to Motorcar Falls right now. My longer term future is down there through that grass for another few k's each way. So we'll see how that goes later on. First things first, let's get up to the first waterfall that I'm going to visit today and have a bit of a swim, cool down a bit. Okay, this is Motorcar Falls. Okay, so I'm just scrambling my way down from Motorcar Falls, which is just up there. Decent sized monitor living in this little waterhole here. Alright, now I'm heading back to that track junction as such. Things are about to go Burke and Wills. We'll see how we go getting up to Kurrundie Falls. As soon as you leave that little patch of monsoon rainforest and you walk out into this more open savanna type country, temperature goes up about 15 degrees. Okay, this is the spot where I'll swing off the kind of main tracks. This is meant to be a track, so look for the ECD if you're trying to find this. What is it? Yarramundi Falls. I'll have to have a look at it. Yarramundi Falls, maybe. So if you see down here, there is a remains of an old kind of four-wheel drive track that I'm following through the long grass. If it stays like this all the way, happy days. Although I have come in my slightly more hardcore walking attire today. Alright, I'll keep going. I'll probably revisit Motorcar Falls on the way back for another swim because, like I said, it is warm. There's Motorcar Falls through the trees there. Hang on, I'll see if I can find a spot you can actually see them. There you go. I don't know if you can see them at the head of the valley there. So there is clues that there was a track out here at some stage. I think I've got an old bridge up here. It's half washed away that I'm going to cross. Signposting looks like it's long gone. This part of the bridge is long gone. Alright, there's a bit of it over there in the trees I can see. I'll have a look at it and see whether I'm brave enough to cross it when I get there. This is the creek that drains Motorcar Falls. Okay, I found the old four-wheel drive track again. All right, how dodgy does this look, eh? Alright, now we're into this. See any toothy lizards in there? There's a chance. So, I'm predicting 40 degrees up here today. It is pretty warm. It was well over 30 when I left the car at, I don't know, 7:30 this morning, 8 o'clock. But the good news for the locals, and me I suppose, is that there's a few more clouds around today. So nothing too threatening at the moment, but there's a chance that the usual afternoon thunderstorms might arrive today. And that would be nice. Knock a bit of heat out of it for a few hours. And just refresh the water holes a bit. So far so good on this Kurrundie. I don't know, I'm going to have to check the name of that Falls Walk. The furthest, or is it, I think it begins with a Y. Falls Walk. It's not like I can jump online and check it here. And my map, my topo map that I'm using online is a little bit, the names of some of the features are different to the actual names national parks use. So that last Motorcar Falls on my map is Humidity Falls. So anyway, not to worry. I'll turn this back on later when there's something to see. There's a bit of buffalo shit around too that I'm crossing, so this is probably now I'm well away from the usual tourist routes. This is probably my best chance to see a buffalo today. We shall see. Not that I'm overly keen. I mean, I've seen them before. They're okay. As long as I keep a few trees between me and them. All right, I'll catch up with you. Okay, you'll be mightily relieved to know I've looked at my map and I've looked at my photos and I've looked at my notes. It's Kurrundie Falls I'm heading to, apparently. So scratch all that other waffling. Yeah, Kurrundie. So I've arrived at Kurrundie Creek. I'm not swimming here, it's too far downstream. I'm just kind of heading upstream now until I get to a croc safe place to swim. Or to at least soak. It's going to get pretty feral from here on, I think. So see, there's a couple of rocks on a little can, a couple of rocks on top of a big rock down there. That's what I'm looking for now. Other than that, I'll just make my own way upstream. So this last half K up the creek has been rough. I haven't videoed a lot because I've been pushing through. I'm under the big house-sized rocks now, but I was pushing through a lot of scrub before, so I was getting showered in green ants. And while they won't do serious damage, you don't want to get bitten by too many of them at once. So I can hear the falls. I've got a few glimpses every now and then. I just got to negotiate this these rocks, and I'll be there. So I might put the camera away because that's the falls around there, I reckon. I don't know if you can see. Alright, I need that extra hand here. So I'm at Kurrundie Falls, or Kurrundie Creek. It's been a bit of an epic to get here. Scrambling over rocks the size of 2-story flats. But anyway, there's my trekking umbrella hiding up there. I'm going to attempt to scramble up the side. I think there's a plunge pool in the middle there. We'll have a go at these rocks. Alright, wish me luck. So this is Kurrundie, I suppose you call it Kurrundie Falls. It's Kurrundie Creek Walk. So this is like the middle tier. That's the plunge pool where I was swimming before. Down here. I've got to be careful, these rocks are super slippery. And I'm walking around in bare feet up here. To be honest, it's okay. I think Motorcar Falls is deservedly the more popular spot. Having said that, you come up here, you're pretty much guaranteed to be on your own. Excuse the wonky video. You got to swim across that pool at the bottom to get onto these, up to these rock slabs to get up here. Wow. Unless you're an equipped rock climber, maybe you could come around the side there somewhere. I haven't got those skills though. Alright, that's my trekking umbrella, trying to keep everything cool down there. Better head back, I suppose. Okay, I'm leaving Kurrundie Creek. I had a bit of a swim. That was okay. Probably wasn't worth the effort of negotiating these fucking huge boulders. Because there's something in that swimming pool, there's some fish that really bite. I've got to kick on them to the point where they'll draw blood on your toes. So, yeah, I think I'll head back towards Motorcar Falls, maybe. First fly for the day. Maybe have another swim there before I head back to the ute. I'm going to put the camera away because this is particularly gnarly, this bit through here. You'll definitely need your hands to reach that plunge pool. Alright, I'll catch up with you. Okay, I made my way down through that. It's a bit easier now. Pushing through green ants nest now, not so much double-story house-sized boulders. I'm looking for that can I saw on the way in that marks the start of the track, and I reckon I might have just seen it. I reckon that's the can over there. Hang on. See that rock there? It's not much of a can, but it is a can. It's man-made. So if I scramble up here, I'm thinking I'm going to find something resembling a track, hopefully. This looks like something here. Yep. All right, happy days. As you can see, it's still pretty rough, but there's definitely a pad now. I mean, geez, it'd be nice to swim there, but a bit too low down for me with the salties. All right, I might put the camera away. Ooh. And make a mile back to Motorcar Falls for the next swim. And maybe lunch. Okay, so the plan for the rest of this walk is I'll head back to Motorcar Falls now, which I'm well on my way to. Have a swim there, maybe have a bite to eat. Haven't eaten anything since I left home this morning. And then once I've suitably cooled down, I'll grab my pack again, pull my clothes on and head over to Boulder Creek, have one last swim in the plunge pool there, and then head back to the car and motor on back to Kurrundie. That's the plan. Let me see those big turds on the ground. That one's a pretty old one, but there's been a few fresh ones. It could be, I'm not sure if it's buffalo or cattle. I have seen cattle in the park. I saw some yesterday down this way. So, I don't know, could be anything. Alright, I'll put the camera away. Okay, I'm back at the ECD. There's the falls up there. So I'll meet the main track up here. You can see it near the phone. I'll return to the car park after I have another swim or two. So I'm back at Motorcar Falls. Oh, it's hard to draw myself away from this. There's a couple of people here, but not many. Okay, second last swim of the day, or the walk, done. Now I've got the 2Ks, 2 and a bit Ks back to Boulder Creek. I'll have one last dip there and then jump in the car. Still pretty wet, I guess, but I'll be cool at least, ish. All right, there's not much on this track unless something exciting happens. I see a snake or a buffalo or something. I'll flick it back on if I do. Okay, progress is being made. Probably half a K from, maybe a little bit more from Boulder Creek. I'm gonna have another swim. I've just waved the white flag and sprayed the radioactive Bushmans on, because these black flies, they're not as big as our marsh flies down home, but they pack the same kind of kick when they bite you, and they're about 5 times as quick. So where our marsh flies are big dopey things, these things are in, bang, whack, and then by the time you feel it, you go to smash them, they're gone sometimes. Anyway, first world problems. Can't complain, this is paradise really. Well, if you don't mind walking in 40-degree humidity. Okay, I'm back at the Boulder Creek track now. Let's swing up there for a quick dip. Hopefully there's not too many people here, because it's only a very small plunge pool, this one. We'll see when we get there, eh? Oh, last swim of the day. It's a nice one though. I'll spin the camera and so you're not looking at my ugly face. Okay, that was a fairly solid day out in the heat, coming about 15.7 k's according to All Trails. Although I think All Trails lost the plot a little bit over near the second waterfall I went to. If you look at the map, it's a little bit out, but anyway. Yeah, big day, big day, but good day. Plenty of swims, no people around. I saw maybe less than a handful of people all day. Yeah, highly recommend it, especially in the wet season. This is probably the end of the park to be in, the southern end. All right, I'll catch up with you.